Well, hello there. My name is Mangrovejane, and today I wanted to share some of my adventures with you. As you may or may not have seen, I've recently returned to Second Life and am a little bit lost and looking for that joy that I used to have in the world. One of the things I do when I need direction is I go back to the things I love because that is where I find the most joy and excitement. In both my real life and my second life, one of those things was always being immersed in the art of other people. During these crazy times, my ability to head out to the galleries in real life has been seriously curtailed. However, here in Second Life, that is something that I can definitely do and am really interested in. So this past week, I've been visiting some Second Life exhibits and art galleries, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts about it with you. One of the things I really enjoy about visiting galleries and artworks in Second Life is the immersive nature of it. It's very different to taking an online 3D gallery tour in that you have complete control of your point of view in a very personal way. I like being able to stroll about and check out artworks from any angle without that weird fisheye thing a lot of 3D tours do. The other great thing that is a point of difference between 3D tours and touring art galleries in online worlds is the people. Art galleries in online worlds actually have people walking through them, so you can people watch to your heart's desire, whereas in the 3D tours there are no people. They take the footage in empty galleries, so it is quite an isolating and uncanny experience. This week, I checked out a few installations at the GBTH Project Gallery Sim. The Grab by the Horns Project Sim is a concept gallery set up like a scenic urban environment. GBTH chooses exhibiting artists through an artist residency program or by invitation, and as such require a high level of quality artistic concept and production. The first installation I want to discuss with you was Swallow by Vincent Priestley. The second was Duality of Love, They, a collaboration between GBTH and Rachel Breaker. And lastly, I wanted to show you a bit of Non-Perishable by Marina Munter. So, let's go. I found Swallow by Vincent Priestley through the destination guide in-game, which, believe it or not, is one of the first places I tend to go to when I'm looking for something interesting to do. I don't really go to the What's Hot Now section because I'm not really looking for places with lots of people, but I do go to the editor's pick section because I find, especially lately, they've been working on keeping it really up to date and relevant. Now firstly, when you teleport in, you'll notice the didactic and instructions for the exhibition. Make sure you have your lighting settings as instructed because it really does make a difference, and installation artists work for quite a long time on the concept of the artwork and deciding what lighting will make the artwork look its best and how they want that piece viewed, so just do it already. Swallow is a marvellously surreal piece that literally invites you to be swallowed by a monster dredged up from the psyche of Priestley. Poetic words invite you inside and pull you through, and modernist interpretations of Priestley's friends line the mouth, exquisitely textured cutouts hang out in the stomach, and strangely adorable little creatures greet you in the guts. The texturing of the models is what struck me the most about this exhibit. It was so incredibly realistic that I physically wanted to reach out and touch the walls, but it doesn't affect your frame rate at all, even with advanced lighting and projectors on. I really enjoyed the journey through Swallow. It was a fun and imaginative installation that throws you into a strange little world for a moment before throwing you out to smile and think back upon your own dreams. After I attended Swallow, I went for a little stroll around GBTH and found this incredible sidewalk installation celebrating love as an interaction between a couple in all its wondrous diversity. Set out on the footpath, Duality of Love, They depicts love in its many forms through digital sculptures. This exhibition, that is also an installation, is a beautiful example of complex simplicity. Each of the sculptures looks like they are made of simple prims, which is a naive creative choice that enhances the impact of the installation. Each of these sculptures were sent out to artists and curated into a single installation. It is surprising the amount of diversity you can get through sculpture bases that are so uniform as the base upon which these were worked. I had the pleasure of running into the creative directors of this project, Marina Munter and Rachel Breaker, and they very kindly took time out to have a chat with me about their creative process and intentions. I really enjoy when artists are willing to take time out to talk about their artworks. For me, it enriches my experience and understanding of the artwork, so I was incredibly grateful for the time Marina and Rachel took to talk to me. You can see the sketches for the original concept on the wall next to the exhibition. Kits of the base sculpture were sent out to artists to be formed together in any way they saw fit, provided that they were together as a couple. One of the interesting features of this kit is that each of them were built with pivotal joints so they were easy to pose. From there, each artist was given the freedom to do whatever they wanted with the sculptures. The installation itself was a beautiful amalgamation of the works. Set out on the footpath, as you walk through it, you feel like you are walking through a crowd. You are one of them because they are all of us, showing us intimate moments in public ways and revealing to us the complexity of relationships between two people. Marina said, "Since the beginning, I wanted the collective 3D exhibits to act like an urban intervention, but actually spreading them around the region would make it hard to see them all, so I kind of adapted the concept." It is this idea of the urban intervention that really brings to the forefront some of the social and political statements these sculptures are. Grady Echegary's Love in the Time of War and Davi Gloom's Narcissus Sciurus are two obvious examples of this, and I am genuinely thrilled that artists such as Echegary and Gloom were not afraid to put their thoughts out there in order to inform, provoke thoughts, and invite discussion. The diversity of the couples in the crowd are beautiful and joyful, thoughtful and thought-provoking. It really makes you consider the different ways of loving or being loved, but also the ways in which love can be used as a manipulation of power. If you only see one of these exhibits, go to this one. Go by yourself or with a friend. Go and discuss what it is to love someone and think about what that is like for other people. Let the ideas shown here change your perspective or enhance your perspective or reflect your perspective, or just go and take it in. The last exhibit I wanted to discuss with you all was Non-Perishable by Marina Munter. This is actually a reinstallation by Marina Munter, first conceived and exhibited in Second Life in 2017 and brought to the GBTH Sim after its founding. Non-Perishable is a poignant and contemplative offering on the things that are our memories. Each storage container is symbolic of the compartmentalization of memory, and for Munter, the choice of container is iconic of the port towns in which she grew up and lives as an adult. In imagining what might be within these containers, they become the setting for an intimate view into Munter's psyche and visual language. We journey through monochromatic collections of items that are representative of emotive experiences of a lifetime, like the gathering of memories in a physical form, from the trauma of birth through to the gentle finality of death. Each storage container is accompanied by a photo and words that tells the artist's conceptual story. You are, however, also invited to interact and put yourself into the narrative, as if by interacting you form new stories, make new memories, and so these stories, memories and things live on with you as the viewer. There are many more exhibitions and places and thoughts to explore on the GBTH Sim. It is fast becoming one of my favourite places to hang out and be inspired by. If you like art, enjoy checking out visual culture, or are simply looking for something to do, swing by the GBTH sim and spend a little time. And that's all from me here today. If you feel like it, do the like, subscribe and comment thing. If you want to be notified of any new videos I release when they come out, hit the bell, and I will catch you all in the next video.